All right, what's up? Kris Krohn here. Right now, I'm in my car on my way to see Trent. I want to know how he's doing on clearing $8,000 in 30 days with this simple side hustle that I gave him. Right now, I know he's putting in about 2 hours a day, and it's been about 3 weeks. And he's called me on a couple of times. I've been the lifeline there for him when he's gotten stuck. But I do know that he has won some jobs. I do know that he's making some money. I need to find out how much, because I want to know, hey, by the time we get to the end of 30 days, are you going to clear $8,000 or not?
But here's the most amazing thing. I have not spoken to a single person yet. Not one.
That means that you're making over $1,000 an hour.
Yeah, so $1,250 an hour.
Okay, dude, so check it out. The leads are flowing like rivers, right?
They are.
Bottom line is I don't want you wasting your time with the wrong person, and you'll start quickly finding out that if they're a difficult personality, if you don't have a good read or a good feeling about them, you need to figure out how to weed those out in a first conversation so that you're then spending your time or going out to meet with someone in person that actually is otherwise qualified and ready.
So it's just like anything else, it's the most effective use of your time.
Yep, and that's what I want you to do. And I just want you to ask yourself after each call, is this an effective use of my time or not? And if it's not, guess what? You're only phone calls away from someone who, great personality, knows what they want, has the money set aside, got the right budget, and they're ready to do the project now. Okay. Not in 2 months, not in 9 years.
Right.
Make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Okay. So it's been just over a week now since Kris sat me down up on the hillside and told me about this opportunity he wants me to take part of. And so really in 5 days, they've generated over 150 leads for me, 151 as of this morning when I left. But here's the most amazing thing. I have not spoken to a single person yet. Not one. Everything has been through text. And for a roofing job, for example, I have a friend, he's a roofing contractor. He's got quite a large business. And he just said, hey, I'll pay you, X percent commission off everything that you bring to me. I don't have to bid the jobs. So when a person says, hey, I'm interested in a roof, I send them a text to introduce myself, ask them what city they live in, and if they can provide a picture of their home. What I'm doing there is I'm trying to just qualify them to see if they're serious. If they're not serious enough to walk outside and take a picture of their house and send me an address, then I'm not going to pass it on to my friend and waste his time driving over there. So I'm trying to pre-qualify people, but then once he gets there, he takes over. And once they say, yes, I'm interested, I just add him to the text. And I say, for example, hey, Jill, this is Don. I'd like you to meet Don. Don's a roofing contractor. And I'll just let you two set up a time to coordinate for him to come over, take a look at your roof, give you a professional bid, and hopefully get you taken care of and you're happy with everything from that point forward. So we just met with Sierra. Really nice lady. She's a young mom. She's got two little girls. So for an 84-cent lead, I'm looking at a profit of probably $700, $600 to $700 in actual profit for me. That required me to send a text and required me to drive over their house and look at things and take some measurements. It's pretty simple. We're onto something here. So we're here at our next location now. This one's really nice. It's brand new construction. Topsoil's been laid out. Sprinklers are brand new installed. This is gonna go really quick. I'm gonna bid this one a bit cheaper because there's no fences. I can get the pallets of sod laid wherever I want. Makes the guys work faster. So this will get a cheaper price than the other ones because there's gonna be less labor involved overall. Better deal for them. Hopefully get the job, more money in my pocket. Okay, so we just stopped to grab some lunch. I'm looking at the leads that I have coming in. And I've got a vinyl fence, I've got yard, sprinklers, sod, roof. Obviously a lot of these are going to be turned over to professional contractors that are licensed to do this work. But again, setting up those relationships and getting this work outsourced to them puts money in my pocket every time. But the leads just keep on generating and coming in as I'm driving around giving bids on these jobs. It's fantastic. End of week one, this has been a win-win. You know, Chris's goal for me was somewhere between $8,000 and $12,000 at the end of 30 days. I honestly think I could do that just in roofing leads alone. But when you have all these other services that we're looking into and offering, it just becomes that much easier to do.
We were on the phone the other day and he told me that he was driving around delivering bids. And we got together that night and I said, dude, don't you ever get in your car again. These leads, you can literally come up with a bid while you're on the phone call. And I do know that he started like picking up more jobs. Right now I've got a little bit of time to give him. Is that enough, you know, for him to make $8,000 in 30 days? I don't know. I really hope so though, because I think he deserves it. He needs it.
So it's been 3 weeks now that I've been at this, and I've had a pretty steep learning curve. Kris has been hugely, monumentally helpful as I come into different issues that I have. But in the 3 weeks, I want to focus right now on sod and the installation and laying and bidding of jobs with sod. So last time I went out and we filmed, went to multiple places, and I gave multiple bids. It took an entire day. So I thought I have to find a better way to use my time if I'm going to make money at this as a side hustle. This is not a full-time job for me. This is literally a side hustle. And I still have a wife, I have 4 kids, and I want to have a life with my family and my own private things that I enjoy doing. So when they text me and they say, yes, I'm interested, I send them a general text back asking for their address. I tell them in that text, hey, I'm going to look up your house on Google Maps and we'll be able to give you an approximate estimate on how much this is going to cost you. So I do that. And people have been very, very responsive to that. Yesterday, for example, I gave a bid for $1,030. I gave another bid for $2,470. They've never met me. They've never seen the work that we do, nothing. I knew my pricing. I've dropped my pricing enough that I'm more than competitive. So this is good business all day long. I'm bidding more jobs, responding faster, and using technology so I don't have to leave my house or my office when I'm doing this kind of work. I'm finding more and more little tweaks that allow me to win and make more money with less use of my time.
All right, so this is where Trent lives with his family, and let's see how he's doing. What's up? You dad around? So man, 3 weeks in, I know we've had a couple of Lifeline chats.
Yes, we have.
I caught you all day driving around, delivering bids, and
That'll never happen again.
right. Immediately after that, I showed you how to actually start doing bids right over the phone.
Correct.
What happened since you started doing that?
The number of bids has stayed about consistent, the number that are coming in every day, but I'm changing my wording a little bit in the text that I send out.
Okay.
Getting on the phone a little bit more.
Yeah.
Probably not as much as you would like to see.
Okay.
But for example, today with how busy I've been with my regular job,
Yeah.
it's a text comes in or a new contact comes in, I'm getting a text out.
It is not easy to try to like have a normal full-time job, even if you're at risk for losing it, and then doing a side hustle. We're not just doing a side hustle though. We're not trying to make a couple $1,000s on the side. We're actually trying to just fully replace your income.
Yeah.
So today I actually want to ask, like right now I want to ask the big question. We are 3 weeks in, and I know the goal is $8,000. So I asked you to prep your numbers. I know out of all the lead types that we turned on, it was way too much. So you've just kind of dug in on just 3 different areas.
Correct.
Right? Roofing, sod.
Boulder retaining walls.
Let's just take a look at roofing for a moment, okay?
Okay.
You lined up a buddy to do the contracting, right?
Yes.
You know somebody. That worked out.
Yeah, and he's got a great company, great reputable company. He's got 7 roofing crews, so it was a super easy fit for me.
Okay.
With that relationship.
How many bids, how many leads have you been able to like funnel over to him?
7 successful jobs. I think total number of bids is 59 with 12 bids. And again, there's still
So 59 leads.
59 leads.
12 bids.
12 bids, 7 accepted.
So you have you have more than 50% actually closing right now.
Yes.
On those 7, how much money are you slated to make as he's doing those jobs?
It's 8. I just got another one today. So
Got it.
scratch that. It's 8.
Okay.
So I'm at $4,800, $4,900 now.
$4,900. What's up, dude? That's exciting. I'm like, okay, breathing just a little bit better because I'm like, we're trying to get to $8,000. So on this lead type alone, you've got almost $5,000 coming in.
Yeah.
Dude,
honestly,
that's awesome.
When we started with the roofs,
Yeah.
and I thought, well, that's a strange thing for people to click on and want.
Yeah.
But then when they started coming in, I was like, well, I got to find someone to do this because I'm not a roofing contractor.
Yeah.
So I called my buddy and he's like, yeah, I'll pay you 5% commission on those. I just thought, man, if I could close one of those a month, as I start doing this more and more, one roofing job a month.
But you're talking about 8.
Yeah.
And 8 at 5% on 8 jobs is basically $5,000.
Pretty much.
Wow. And by the way, how long has it been taking you to work those leads?
With him, it's really easy. I send a text, they send it back. I ask for a picture of their house just to kind of qualify and make sure they're serious. They send me the picture back, and I say, hey, can I loop my buddy or my roofing contractor, his name's Don, into this? And they say, yeah, absolutely.
You just do the handoff.
Yeah, I say, Mitchell, this is Don. Don, this is Mitchell. He's the roofing contractor. I'll let the two of you talk.
Okay, so
to set up the time.
I just want to get really clear right now. So on just one of these lead types, you found your buddy that's the contractor, and all you're doing is making sure that the lead is good, and then you're handing them off.
Yeah.
So you can't be putting in more than 10 minutes a lead.
No, not even that.
Be honest. In 3 weeks, how much time total have you put into working those leads? Making phone calls, 13 bids, winning 8 of them. Just if you had to guess on that lead type, how many total hours?
On roofs, I haven't made a single phone call.
Okay.
My text is just copy and paste.
So you're just doing copy and paste texting. Yeah. How much time?
3 hours. Maybe I'll go 4. I'll say 4 and be generous.
If you're 4 and you're almost $5,000, that means that you're making over $1,000 an hour.
Yeah, $1,250 an hour.
Dude, how does that feel?
It doesn't make me frown.
Okay, that's good, man. I know that we just turned on this other lead type, right? You're doing something with rocks.
Yes.
How many bids have you been able to give on rock retaining walls?
There's 4 successful jobs taken out of 7 bids.
So you already have 4 jobs.
Yes.
How much are you going to make on those 4 jobs?
I've made over $1,200 on rock retaining walls.
And you're just handing it off.
Exact same way as roofing.
So $1,200. So you're now at like $6,000
easily.
Guys, there's so many home projects, and there was so many of them that my brother has proven out. So we just said, hey, here they go, and you gravitated towards sod. That one's pretty dumb, right? Like someone grows grass at a farm, and then you either deliver it or install it. Tell me your numbers on sod. Like how many bids have you delivered?
Right now, I just closed another one while on the phone with a client.
Oh my gosh, you're texting and making money while you're got it. It's okay.
Yeah. Total bids that I've given, probably 45.
And you're just doing that through text?
It's all text.
45, and how many jobs have you won?
14 or 15.
Oh my gosh.
I think.
Okay.
Guesstimating.
Okay, and then do you know your numbers on roughly what you're on track to make as those deals come through and you do them?
I think I'm about up to $2,500, $3,000. I'll say $2,500.
Okay.
In actual profit.
So that's $6,000 with the roofing, and plus the $2,500. That puts you over $8,000.
Yeah, I'm $800 to $8,500.
Wow.
In either cash received or...
And you got one more week to go.
Or work in progress.
So either cash in hand or cash that literally the job is scheduled, and as the job gets completed, you get paid. But right now you're on track for $8,500.
Correct.
Okay, dude, I got to tell you, I had no idea. Like when we sat down day one and I said, $8,000, 30 days, how's this going to go? I think my big question for you right now is, how do you feel about everything? How do you feel about the money that you're making and the money that's coming in compared to how you were feeling when you told me that your boss might be letting you go?
I have a sense of security now, in the sense of I can do anything that I want to do. Granted, I do like my job. I like the industry that I work in. But at the end of the day, I don't have the freedom that I want. My wife wants me to have more freedom. My kids want me to have more freedom. I want to have more freedom. I'm just getting a glimpse of the freedom this is going to be providing to me.
All right, guys, listen, he's tearing it up. He's doing a good job. By the way, just curious, this hookup working with me and my brother and getting the training, has it been worthwhile?
Absolutely.
If anyone here is watching this and kind of curious, like, wait, I need a mentor like that. Like, I would love to, if there was a way for them to click a link below and learn more about what we're doing here, do you think they should explore it?
They should. And here, people will say, well, I get direct action. I get to stand right in front of you.
Yeah.
I get to spend time with you. It doesn't matter. You have to have the want to hustle, and you have to implement what Kris and Nick have taken and just implement it the same way I have. Everything that I've learned is already available to you guys, and actually more, as you've talked to me about it. You guys have more available than when I started 3 weeks ago or even 2 weeks ago.
Do you think that this is for people with like MBAs or PhDs or like big time degrees, or like could a high school dropout do this, do you think?
Anyone that is hungry, you got to be fast, you got to be honest, and you got to be on top of things. If you can do those 3 things, you can do this.
Awesome, dude. Next week, we're going to sit down and find out exactly what this looks like.
You're going to like it.
Hey, congratulations, brother.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, let's go. For him, listen, follow back, check back. We're gonna find out his end result after 30 days on how much money he actually made, his biggest take-home lessons. But if you're curious in the meantime what it would look like for you to do this and get this mentorship, I've never done this before, but I'm doing it now. Heaven knows in this economy that we need it. So click the link below, learn more about what it looks like to actually get started, start figuring out your 1 to 2, 3 hour a day side hustle, and replace that income and take back your own financial life.
Okay, you're gonna wanna stand about 15 feet over here, and I'm gonna do a full donut. Don't let me hit you.